Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 with your host, Hard Truck One. There we go. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the farm. So I've done a little bit of off-camera work. I ran this field just once between last episode and this episode, but the reason why I haven't done any more is because I figured it's probably time to plow the field. Now, off camera, I have went ahead and exchanged our side drag plow for one of these, which is called a ripper style plows. Basically, it does the exact same thing as the traditional plows, except for instead of being, like the other design, it's straight across. Plus, this is a little bit bigger. This is a 4-meter plow instead of a 2.5-meter plow, or 2.5 meter. And yeah, as you can see, I went around the outside. I kind of need to go around and get rid of the weeds again. But I figured in this episode, instead, I was gonna do the partial field, and then start up with that, and then we'll plant it. But I kind of figured, you know what? We haven't done a full field lately, so let's get started. Plus, I also want to take and talk about some things that might be coming to my channel. What the heck? Hold on. Why is my game so off? An interesting technical issue that I do not know how to figure out. Give me just a second. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Figure out why it's scaling so weird. Yeah, for some reason it's scaled out further than the window. Hang on. This is the amazing thing of having to have technical issues right on actual recording. So, alright, let's stuff that in the corner. Pull this out to there. There. Are you fixed? You are not fixed. Why are you scaling so weird? Scale to window. Whoa, that is not something I want. Oh, I know why. It's because, okay. I know why it's setting so weird, and we're gonna have to just deal with it until I can figure it out later. I put the game in windowed mode, and it's causing it to offset a little bit. Did not realize that happens, but okay. We'll just have to make deal with it right now. So, alright. Okay, so, but at least you can see at least most of the screen now, not just a small little portion of it. So, alright, so what I wanted to talk about, I wanted to talk about 3 or 4 things here. First off, I have added a couple of mods. That's the first thing we're going to talk about. So I've added a couple of extra mods to the game. Just some helpful add-ons for later down the way, later down the road. First off, one I can show you a couple of them right now. Is here in cars. I've added the Ford F550 dump truck. This is actually pretty cool. We'll just take a look at it real cool. So as you can see, this is from Wood Meadow Farms. They've released this, I think, yesterday at the time of this recording, and it's an okay mod, actually. I'm gonna say it's an okay mod. And everything. First off, what you can do with it is you can change the main colors and the color of the bed, which is nice. It's, as you can see, it's a little, I think it's a little high gloss for a farming mod, but it's okay. But there are a few issues with it. First issue is you have this weird, creepy cat in the passenger seat of the truck. I don't know why they have a cat in there. Second thing is the most important actually really is the interior. The interior is basically flat 2D when you go into it. I can't buy it right now, otherwise would be looking inside it. But um, that's the only problem is the steering wheel doesn't turn when you're in the cab. I don't even know if it turns while you're out of the cab. I didn't pay attention to that in my test world. And aside from the cat, you also have these weird, creepy. Yeah, they're just really creepy. Okay. So those are the only few issues that I see with it. Overall, it's good. It accepts most types or most types of the fill. As you can see, it's got an 8,000 liter capacity, which is pretty decent for a small truck like this. It is a little out of scale. That's the other major issue with it. It's a little out of scale. This is a big old 550, but when I had it spawned in, the hood was just barely hitting the center of the chest of my character, and in real life, the hood would be hitting almost the neck of the character. So it's a little out of proportioned. But overall, it sounded good, drove really nice, didn't have any issues with flopping or anything. I have not checked the logs, so be wary of that if you decide to download it. Other than that, it's actually a pretty cool truck. It's a pretty cool truck. The other thing is, under, I believe, front loaders, I went ahead and got a mod for a bigger shovel. Now this holds 5,000 liters compared to the in-game, which is 940. Yeah, 940 liters. So that's the other one that I got. And I have one other mod. It's like a heads-up display mod, but I didn't put it in right now because I need to check some things out on controls and stuff for it. So that's the new stuff for the game. The next thing I want to talk about is, I know for the past couple of months I've just been having farming sim come up. Oh yeah, we got an achievement. You can't see it because it's too far, because it's a Steam overlay. But anyway, the other thing that I want to say, or the next thing I want to talk about is what's going to happen to my channel in the next few weeks. Starting probably the Saturday after this video comes out, I will try to start streaming a little bit. And that's going to be some various games and stuff, like, of course, we'll do farming sim here. We'll do another game that I like is Factorio. I have a new game, if I can actually record it. I'll have to see if I can record it. I have a game that's called Stormworks Build and Rescue. I will try to start up, I think that one's going to be an exclusive Twitch Let's Play. And of course, yes, I said Twitch because I stream on Twitch. And if you want to go find out, Twitch, it's like, I think it's twitch.com slash, it's either the Hard Truck 1 or it's Hard Truck 1. Oh. Anyway, that's that. If not, I'll probably have a link maybe somewhere. I'll probably put up a little video somewhere informing when I actually start live streaming. And it should have the it should have the link to it in the description. But anyway, so yeah, that's one of the things that I want to try to start doing, is trying to start streaming. Another thing is Minecraft is going to start coming back. Is going to come back. We're gonna do vanilla Minecraft, because it has been so long since I've been in vanilla Minecraft. So I'm gonna probably start up a let's play of Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft. Factorio may or may not come back as a YouTube video thing. It may be just a streaming thing. But yeah, I really want to do that. There's a couple of other things that I want to see if I can do. I would probably guess not, because my computer is not, as you guys already know, my computer is not very strong. So yeah. Another thing that I really wanted to talk about is actually more mods for this game. I've been looking around, and I've been seeing that there's a lot of mods, or there's a lot of lack of mods, and I'm not completely 100% sure what that's all about. If somebody knows, could they leave me a comment on this video so that I can understand, just exactly how come, because, I mean, let's face it, Farming Simulator 17 had a lot more mods at launch than this one does. So I'm kind of confused on why there's not that many mods. And on the note of mods, I'd like to put out a request to anybody that knows how to mod. I would like to see two mods, definitely. Well, actually, one's a standalone mod and another one's kind of like a mod pack. Is that if anybody can, I would like to see a swather mod, and if anybody doesn't know what a swather is, just look it up on Google. You'll see tons of different swathers and stuff on it. I'd love to see a swather, and I'd love to see a good swather, and I'd like to see it in multiple skins. Like there's Massey Ferguson's, there's New Holland's, there's John Deere's, there's one that's called McCormick. I'm not sure if it's actually still in business, but I knew there was one that was called McCormick, and everything. I would just love to see a lot of swathers, and a lot of swathers some swathers in for this game, because it'd be nice to be able to do like like say for instance cows. I'd like to be able to do cows without having to have a combine to cut down to cut down the crops that you need to make straw. It would be nice to just have a swather that you could just come in, cut the field down, bale it or pick it up, whichever way, and then be able to do that. And actually, I'm going to add a third mod. I would love for somebody to please figure out how to get the total mixed rations mixing station back into the game, because that thing was a lifesaver for cows and everything. But yeah, anyway, the next one, which is, like I said, would be kind of like a mod pack, is I'd almost like to see small bales return, and I would like to see the actual appropriate balers, stack wagons, and handling equipment and stuff for those. That would be so that would be the three major mods that I would love to take and see back in. Now I know, and don't get me wrong, I know that from other people that I play with this game, that there is something to do with Giant to the reason why there hasn't been a whole lot of custom key mapped mods out there. But that aside, the ones that I have said don't really actually need, they don't really need custom key mappings. They just need all they need is just figuring out how to do. So, anyway, I'll get off of that one. The next thing is I've kind of got some I've kind of got to kind of ring in my amount my spending a little bit, because just to not to go into full detail, but there has been some things happened in my real life. So I mean, a lot of stuff may I mean, it's like, as of right now, I mean, if my computer went down for any reason, for any absolute reason right now, I would not be able to repair it. So just keep that in mind. If you see an abrupt stop on my videos and I haven't put out a video of like, hey, this is the problem, this is what's happening and everything, then pretty much you can pretty much figure that my computer went kaput and I have no way of being able to repairing it as of pretty much today, or actually about a week or so before this one came out. So anyway, so we're going to be finishing up the field here. We'll go around and do the thing. Let's see, it's 20 minutes. Yeah, we might be able to get this field seeded. Probably not fertilized, but we might be able to get it seeded before we have to end the episode. So we'll probably do that. Just get the last few scrapes here. I I'm really actually surprised how well this tractor is handling doing all of this with the thin tires on. There's hardly any slippage, there's hardly any, hardly anything really on it. Alright, so we'll grab the little bit right here, and then I'll probably start in this corner. All we're basically doing is just going through to get rid of the weeds, because like I said, I did this a little bit. I kind of did this. I should have done this outer one right before the video, but I've done it with a little bit of a different timing. So we just got to go through and get rid of all the weeds. But it shouldn't take very long, just a minute or two. So I'm gonna try, in the next episode, I'm gonna try, I have the, as you can see, we're doing the plowing and stuff, in the daytime on here. Well, you can't see it because it's in that area where it's messed up on the video, but yeah, we have the, I rotated it over so that way, anytime the crops come up, they'll come up, hopefully in the morning. Then we can, be able to harvest them, do all of the stuff. Maybe, I might be able to chain like a couple of like 2 or 3 videos together, instead of just doing one and then having to do the rest of this off camera, which I know you guys really would probably want to see me do it on camera. Of course, then again, I don't know. To me, just running around like this is kind of, I would venture to say it's boring. But I don't know what you guys actually think. You know, do you guys actually want to see me running around doing all of this like this, showing everything, which would probably be like 2 or 3 videos together, or would you like me to just continue doing what we've done and just like show the harvesting, maybe the planting of the field, and then I can do the rest of it off camera and everything, or just what? Alright, well, this last little strip here, we're going to switch over to the cedar. Oh, it struggled a little bit going up there. That actually is not bad. As you can see, our neighbor over here has got cotton in his field. That's going to be a interesting little venture for him. I mean, cotton is not, the machinery for cotton is not cheap at all, so I wonder how much he's actually getting off of that. Alright, so let's go over here. Drop this off. As you can see, we only got about $9,000 left, or $9,000. I got that off of the harvest of the field and everything. So, all right, let's hook up to the cedar. I think the cedar has enough. It may have enough. Now let's look. We're gonna look. Hello, save. Would you go away? And we're gonna look over here, and we're gonna see what are we gonna plant. So looks like canola is at 1,000. Cotton is not. We're not gonna be able to do cotton. Sunflower seeds. 1.7. Wow. Corn is nada. Potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane. So it looks like we're going to be planting soybeans in this one again. So let's go over to soybeans. Let's get over here. Just opening up. And I love the cedar because, like I said, I mean, I do like the cedar because it's a lot larger. It helps to, it's like right now, it's like in the time that it would take me to do the end of this field. Why are you not planting? Oh, it would help if I turned on the machine. There we go. The machine is running now. Alright. So, as we are planting the field here, I'm going to thank you all for really truthfully watching, sticking with all the weird, crazy stuff that I do on this channel. Recap what I want to do for the next part of the year. I don't know if I'm gonna do it all the time, but so starting the Saturday after this video comes out, I'm gonna try to start live streaming. And like I said, our live streaming is going to probably consist of either me working on this farm, working on this, on the farm here, playing Factorio, maybe live streaming, Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft, and a couple of other video games that I have. Now that being said, I will probably be doing test streams throughout the week, throughout the weeks, just to see if, for instance, like something like GTA 5 can be streamed, if I can stream it, if I can stream, I know Siege is one of them that I have that I can barely stream, but I'm gonna try to put forward an effort to try to get those to stream and everything. So that's for the streaming side. Video wise, like I said, look forward to Minecraft, some more Minecraft video, or a new Minecraft series to come out. Maybe Factorio coming back. I don't know. We'll have to see on that. And maybe another one coming out. I don't know. It depends on what happens. Yeah. And then, like I said, with the mods, I would love to see those 3 mods for FS19. And, yeah. What was the last thing that I talked about? I know I talked about it. I don't know what it is. But anyway, yeah, so those 4 items, whatever I talked about, I can't remember. Whoa! Tractor got away from me. So, alright. We'll just finish up the field here, and then we'll be calling that an episode. Might be and everything. So, alrighty. Anyway, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. I mean, all I have to do is just basically plant the rest of this, and you've already saw me go around it once. So, alright, I'll hop out of the tractor. Stare at the nice dirty tractor. So, anyway, yep, I hope you enjoyed it. I will figure out the issue with the video um, the video here before the next episode. I hope you did enjoy this episode. I know it was a bunch of talking and everything about, stuff that may or may not happen, but I mean, I really wanted to take and get that out there. And yeah, hopefully, I hope you all are looking forward to hopefully the streaming and the new series is coming. But anyway, I'm Hard Truck One. This is Farming Simulator 19, and I'll see you in the next episode. Laters.